Hey everyone, welcome back to JV Outdoors. We are going to go do some cold weather camping. I'm getting the truck loaded up now, so stick with us, stay tuned, and we will be right back. Well, we're here at the property today. We're going to do some cold weather camping. It's about 30 degrees right now, a low of low 20s tonight. I brought my tent, my cot, a couple heaters, so let's get this stuff set up. Alright, we are set up. Let's come along with me. Let me show you something. A little bummed out about this. You guys have seen my channel before. I started this channel with this tent, and I just put this thing up and noticed one of my rods have a stress crack in it, and you can see that it's bent right here. So this tent has seen better days. There's actually a hole in the rain fly, even though we got rain on pretty good last time. Still doesn't come inside the tent. So I'm going to be in the market for a new tent. So if anybody has an affordable option for a tent in mind, I'd like to do mostly summer, but last year I got into a little bit of winter camping as well. So my goal is to do a lot of cold weather camping, and I'd like to try to have one tent for everything if I can have one tent. So leave a comment down below if you have any tents that are easy to set up like that. That guy was about 150 bucks. I'd like to stay somewhere in that price range, but I know we're going to assemble the inside of that thing. We're going to put the cot in there, get my bedding and everything set up. The purpose of this trip is to do a little maintenance to this property, and then hopefully do a little fishing later. But until then, I'm going to show you what I'm heating the tent with. I brought this infrared heater. I'm going to put a tarp over the top just to kind of hold a little bit more heat. So we're going to hope that it stays warm enough tonight. It's going to be the coldest that I've stayed in this tent. I've stayed in this tent before when it was around 30 degrees out. We got all our tent and everything set up. We're going to go on a little hike, kind of check the rest of this property out. There's a nice little pavilion that we can use a little smoker in. Came across this old barn. It's all falling in on the property. We found a tiller, some old bikes, and then we came across this really neat old contraption. Looks like a lily pad cutter, I guess you'd call it. Looks like it's got a transom mount to mount up to a boat. Old 2.5 horse Briggs & Stratton. Really neat. Wow. Got an old, instead of a pulley, or instead of a rope recoil, got a crank start. That's so cool.
Rattles free still.
Wow.
Not much of a muffler.
Maybe we'll have to play with that. That's really neat.
We'll get it running.
We found a tag on it. Serial number.
First two of the cereals a year.
61. This is a 1961. Flathead Briggs & Stratton. Apparently lily pads have been an issue here for a long time. We'll have to do a video on getting it running or something. We'll get it there. Just came across this other thing. We saw this axe handle sticking up out of from back behind that ceiling piece that fell down. It's another transom mounted lily pad chopper, and it all works. Look at that, another piece of history just pulled from the wreckage. So cool. I will say, this is on his property. He bought this property with everything on it, so this is all no trespassing or anything like that. Yeah, I think we'll rescue the bikes too. That's a Schwinn 3-speed.
JCPenney.
JC Penny tag on it.
This one's a Sears.
Lightweight 3-speed.
Sears and Roebuck.
Sears Roebuck. Wow.
Still got reflectors on the port.
That's insane.
Chrome fenders.
Some relics.
Chrome. Luggage wrap.
And a nice concrete slab here. Build a little cabin or something on it someday. Good morning, everyone. It stayed really warm. It shows that it's 42 down there. And I got my 2 sleeping bags. Stayed pretty nice and warm, so I'm gonna go outside and get the fire started, make some coffee.